Hello and welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm Mary Trimble with your readings for May the 7th through May the 13th. Excuse me, I'm very hot and I can't put my AC on because it's too loud. It would just make too much noise. So I'm going to just have to be hot. Listen, if you're new to my readings, welcome. I really hope that you stick around to the end because I've got a very special gift for everyone at the end. It's kind of cool, so stick around to the end. This is a general reading, guys. Oh, and also, sorry, I'm so sorry. If you're returning, I love you. Thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing if you haven't already. This is a general reading, guys, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Keep it moving. If it's not for you this week, if, you know, maybe part of the reading will resonate with you and some of it won't. Take what you can and leave the rest, and please come back and check out, because maybe the reading will be for you next time. You know, listen, I am on Instant Go, and the link is below. You can ask me questions 24 hours a day, darling. I'm there. So check me out on Instago. It's a fabulous app. I think a lot of YouTubers have it. You can just download the app for free from the App Store. And I don't know if Android has it yet, but I know they will soon if they don't. This is for your sun, moon and rising. If you know your moon and rising, that information will be below. I'm also on Patreon. I have a Patreon page and there's links to that below. Check that out. You know, I do all kinds of posts there just for patrons. It's, you know, it's interesting. Anyway, without further ado, let me go into the astrological report for this week. And Mercury on the 6th and 7th, so you'll probably feel it on Sunday. I'm just recording this on Friday night, actually. It is right now. So the 6th and the 7th, you'll feel it on the 6th, but I think it moves in on the 7th. Mercury moves into a challenging aspect to Pluto. This is about power control, right? Because Mercury is the planet of intellect, of the mind, thinking, communication, and Pluto is the planet of deep spirituality and the underworld, things coming up. So we might, this is about power and control. So we might have some issues. It's just for a couple of days. It's not a very long transit. So we might have some issues in relationships for those couple of days. So, you know, it's going to be, it could be a power battle. And then at the same time, Venus challenges Neptune. Venus, the planet of love and finances, and Neptune, you know, dreamy, ethereal, and, you know, also spiritual, but can be deceitful. So we might have some challenges financially there. Now on the 12th, Mercury is connecting with Uranus. Now, Mercury, as I said before, it's the planet of communication, of the mental realm, of intellect. And Uranus is the planet of sudden happenings, surprises, sometimes shocking, you know, events happening out of the blue. It's a rebel planet. So this could mean that we can have some issues communicating with people. We might say things, blurt things out without thinking. So it's really a good idea to be aware of that and try to breathe before, you know, before you say it. Don't go straight from thought to mouth, you know. It's going to be challenging. Now on the 13th, Mercury moves into Taurus, which is a much better place for Mercury, and it's more grounded and more, you know, slower and more deliberate. Excuse me. Now, I know we finish right, on the 13th, but I have to mention the new moon because although I'll go into more depth next week, but the new moon in Taurus, right, is like so much is happening around the same time. That's why I really want to mention this. So the new moon moves into Taurus. Now, the moon is in its exaltation in Taurus. It loves Taurus. It's nurturing. It's time to, whatever seeds we've planted, it's time to nurture them and allow them to grow. This is a beautiful, beautiful new moon. It's gorgeous. Now, around the same time, or the day after, Uranus moves into Taurus. Now, this is huge. Uranus has like 84-year elliptical cycle, right? And during those 84 years, it goes into each sign. So it's approximately in each sign for 7 years. So it's been in Aries and it's going into Taurus. Now, Uranus is that sudden happenings, it's revolutionary, it's eruptions, it's lightning, right? That's what it is. And Taurus is grounded, so it's not going to be that happy in Taurus. Or, it means that, because Taurus is about the planet, about Earth, something major could happen globally during that time. So it's been in Aries, which is a cardinal sign. It really liked being in Aries, right? It could start things. It could, erupt and sudden changes. And it's been difficult for people with this, with Uranus in Aries. However, now it's going into Taurus. And it's not so happy in Taurus because it's more grounded and it's pulled down, right? So this is about ground. This is about global. This is about the planet. Now, it hasn't, the last time it moved into Taurus, it was in Taurus from 1934 to 1941. Turbulent times, right? This could be, something huge could happen mid-month, or the next few years, something major is happening. Now, Mars is moving around the same time too. Mars is moving out of Capricorn and it moves into Aquarius. Now, Mars has loved Capricorn. It's really enjoyed Capricorn, right? It's been able to start things and finish things, right? Now, Mars is the planet of war, don't forget. And the spark, it starts things, right? It's about action, it's about going forward, but normally it can't finish things, but in Capricorn it could. Well, now it's moving into Aquarius. Darling, it's like, it's going to be all over the place. It's not going to be happy in Aquarius. So, Aquarius is air and Mars is fire, and there could be explosions and eruptions. So be prepared. Normally I wouldn't mention, I'll go into more detail about them, about those aspects next week, because really it is in next week, but I couldn't not mention it because I think we should be prepared for this huge shift in energy. It's major. It's going to be major. Good for some always, and not good for others. So without further ado, let's go to your card, shall we? Hello, Aries, and welcome to your reading for May the 7th, which is today. So please forgive me for being late. I've just had a hectic weekend and it's going out today. You'll get it today. Don't worry. So thank you for your patience. This is for May 7th through May 13th. And stay to the end because I have a gift for you guys. So, the King of Fire. Look, I feel like I see a lot of love in your reading this week. Look at that beautiful, I feel like the sun is shining on you and you have this beautiful heart-centered opportunity almost this week. Now, this guy is loyal, he's amazing, he's gregarious, he's the life of the party, he's a wonderful leader when guided spiritually. Right? So this is very important to connect spiritually this week. Make all decisions and all actions for the higher good of everyone. Make them spiritually based all week. Try to, you know, I got the calm in the storm, you know, think before you react. Definitely, I'm getting that with this. And clarifying it is the Two of Wands. And I feel that a partnership is involved here. Now, I feel that it might be a co-worker, somebody at work, or a business partner, or something along that line, or an opportunity. This could be kind of someone coming into your life that's going to bring something to the table that you can't, and then you'll bring something to the table that they can't, and you could have a really nice experience where you guys can create something wonderful. So I almost feel, you know, this is an opportunity that's coming in that's going to fulfill you, and you will fulfill it in some way. And you've got the Six of Fire, public recognition. This is definitely something coming in for you. You're definitely getting an opportunity this week, Aries. This is public accolades. This is, you know, I always say that this can be as simple as, you know, a child saying you're the best mommy in the world in front of people. It's public proclamations. And at the top of the spectrum, it's, you know, public ceremonies, you know, and awards kind of thing. But this is definitely, it could be your boss saying, giving you a raise or giving you a promotion. This is something that is presented to you in a public way. And underneath it, we have the Justice card. So this is about you're finally getting what you deserve in a good way. This is, you know, you're finally getting the accolades that you really... the accolades, not accolades, the accolades that you deserve, Aries. That's something that this is just an incredible feeling. You are going to be really happy this week because finally you're getting recognized for the work that you've done and what you've accomplished. You are definitely going to be publicly recognized. That's wonderful. And then you've got the World. It's like you've come full circle, Aries. This is the end of a phase and the beginning of something new. And you have the World. The World is 3 again, right? 3 is creativity. I have a feeling that you are definitely, oh my God, I see, this is a wonderful reading. This is absolutely wonderful. This is saying that you can go off in a totally different direction, and you actually should go off in a totally different direction. And when you do, you've got love and total happiness. All your needs are being met. You're going to feel love. You've got that. This is about reflecting yourself in others. It's also about treating others the way you want to be treated. It's coming from a very spiritual place this week. And as long as you come from that higher vibration of love, right? Happiness is there for you. Look, this is like the happy home life, your family, everyone's happy. And this is emotionally feeling a deep, deep connection. And I feel that you're getting recognized this week, Aries. That's what a lovely reading. I just want to mention my son's girlfriend. She's an Aries, Stephania. I love you, darling, and it looks like you're getting a great week. Oh, I just made your prophecy true. I made it public. You just one of the most wonderful people that I've ever known, and I'm so happy that you're my son's girlfriend, and hopefully one day his wife. I just made your reading come true. How funny is that? And that was totally not intended. It really wasn't. That wasn't the intention to do this, but there you have it. Okay. So let's pull a romance card out for Aries who are who are single. Oh, let's see what the romance angels have to say. What messages they have for single Aries. What do we have? What wonderful messages do we have for those single Aries out there? Wonderful message and guidance do we have for those single Aries out there? Here we go. Oh, codependency, darling. This is like, be careful of codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So you have to be, take your power back and be independent. I got that in a lot of readings this week, a lot of romance angel cards. You actually got 3 cards, so I'm going to pull this up. The codependency, it's unrequited love. It kind of usually goes hand in hand, doesn't it? So this is really about kind of moving on, and you do have romantic feelings and they are worth exploring. But what you must do is really ask yourself, does this person, look, if somebody's not there 100%, they're not ticking the boxes, it's time to move on and find someone that's worthy of your love, right? So that's for single, and this is for Aries in relationships. Let's see what's going on for Aries in relationships. What wonderful messages do the romance angels have for Aries in relationships? It's my son's birthday today too. Okay. What wonderful message do we have for Aries in relationships? There it is. It flew out. Oh, this is lovely. You deserve love. You are lovable. And you are. You are. And I think that this should go for all the single ones too. You know, you deserve love. You are lovable. Everyone deserves love, guys. Don't go for someone who's rejecting you, who's not completely there for you, and doesn't love you. You deserve love. Go for love. Okay, now your gift. Okay, please indulge me and take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold it at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, and slowly exhale through your mouth. So hard to come out of that. Think of a number between 0 and 999, including 0 and 99, and it's the very first number that came to you. That's your personal message from the angels. Write that in the comment below, only on YouTube. So watch this video on YouTube, please, and write that comment below, and I will give you your personal message from the angels. I'll only do it probably till the 13th, guys. So please be aware that after the 13th, I probably won't get around to doing it. So thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video. Please share it on your social media. YouTube doesn't promote these videos like they used to. So please, that would be so helpful for you, if you would share these videos on your social media. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Okay, Aries, thank you so much for tuning in. I love you all, and I'll see you next week. To inquire about or purchase any of Mary's services, please email Mary at liveinthesolution.com.